Hi ladies. So it's definitely been a minute since I have filmed. We just have a lot going on right now. So yeah, I've stepped back on a lot of things, and definitely my filming to just be there more for my children, and I've been working a lot as well. I picked up some extra hours. I've also stepped back as far as my weight loss videos, not doing them every day. I'm going to be for a while just doing them the once a week, and then I'll probably go back to once a day when things kind of calm down in our household. Let me maybe get down just a little. Nope. Sorry guys. There we go. Now let me fix this. There we go. I think that's better. Anyways, so I just want to say I figured out my concealer problem. I love the Tarte Shape Tape. It is a really heavy, great foundation. I've been using it for like this little acne scar, and then this one right here. But as far as under my eyes, as you guys saw in my last video, I was getting very frustrated because it just wasn't working, wasn't concealing, and it was very cakey. So there was a day this past week, I grabbed the mirror that I always use, this big giant mirror. On one side is 3D, the other side is 2D, and then just normal in the middle. And I really looked under my eyes in the 3D part, and I noticed I've got some pretty, not severe, I mean they're not too bad, but it doesn't look as bad even when I get up close to you guys, but you can see the wrinkles here and whatnot. And this wrinkle on this one goes all the way down to here. I've got some fine lines, and then I've got the ones here. So I just did a lot of research, talked to my cousin because she went to beauty school and whatnot. And I think that mirror is reflecting, it's reflecting on my face. And I found out, I think that's why the Shape Tape just, it's such a great concealer, not foundation, a great concealer. For someone who doesn't have the issues I have under my eyes, for someone who's just concealing like dark circles. So I ended up finding this Maybelline New Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles, and I got it in the shade Honey Medium, Honey Mill, sorry. It's got a really nice little applicator. As you see, I've already used it, and you'll see it does work way better than the Shape Tape under my eyes. Again, Shape Tape is amazing. It's just not something I think I can use under my eyes. And then it's got the applicator here. So I use the applicator to put it on, and then I've used a beauty blender, get it damp a little, to blend it out. And I've also used my finger, the heat of my finger. Make sure obviously your fingers, everything's clean. Does help it melt into your eyes. So you will see this works pretty well. And then I don't have it in here with me, but I picked up an eye cream. Never used an ice cream. It's not like ice cream, that's not what I said. Eye cream. I'm not gonna lie, it was very overwhelming. There were so many different products, so many different brands, but I got the L'Oreal 55 Plus eye cream for dark circles, fine lines, and wrinkles. And I do it twice a day, in the morning and night. I've already moisturized, cleansed my face, and put the cream on. And during the day, I put it under my eyes. I also do up here on top of my eyes. And then I put some here, and then kind of here, because I've got a slight line right here. That's fine lines. And then, as you can see, I've got what you would call or consider a wrinkled forehead. And those are just fine lines, and probably because I talk with my face, so I go like this a lot, so that probably doesn't help. So at nighttime, when I do my nighttime skincare routine, I have been trying this out. It's an eye cream, but I figure it might work for other parts of my face. So, and I really need a different headband to be doing my makeup, because this thing slides a lot. It's not made to be this type of headband, but it's literally the only one I have. So I will be picking up a new one this week. Anyways, totally off topic, and I don't want to be here for very long because there's also another thing I have to update you on. Two things, but two health things. So anyways, So at nighttime, I put it under my eyes, on top of my eyes like normal, here like normal, and then I also put it up here, and it's kind of all over my face, but I concentrate it more under the eyes here and here at nighttime, and then during the day, or morning here, here, and here. And I have noticed it's been 4 days now since I've been using the eye cream product, and it is helping a lot, like even up here. So I'm super excited and happy. It was about $10. It's a pretty small bottle, but don't need much at all. So I'm pretty sure that bottle is going to last me a couple months. So $10, not much at all, right? So yeah, we figured that out. And then I'm going to brave it and try bronzer today. So I'm a little nervous, so don't, don't laugh if it looks like crap. But I am going to try it, and I think how I'm going to try it is I am going to put it on my beauty blender and then just, you know, blend it in like that with the beauty blender and see what it looks like. The color might be too dark. I'm using the only stick bronzer I have, and that's my Physicians Formula one. I've tried it a few times, and I just don't think I've been applying it right. I've been trying lately to figure out the bronzer. I've got highlighting down. I've pretty much got the eyeshadow down. I could probably use a little bit more practice on that, but not bad at all. I think I've gotten pretty much everything else down. I just definitely need to get bronzy down. I don't really contour my face, so you probably are not going to see me contour much at all. Anyways, and then another little makeup update. So yesterday I was like, you know what, my skin definitely looks better. It's not so dry. My pores are starting to work itself out. I mean, obviously I have open pores, so they're gonna be there now, but I don't think they're as bad. So I decided, I gave all of the girls like any powder highlighters because if you've been watching my Get Readies with me, they look really bad up here cakey because my skin is so dry, especially up there. But I have been cleansing. So I clean my face every night in morning before doing my makeup, but at nighttime, every other day, I do like this cleansing formula that I got in our lure box. And then I was actually exfoliating like every day. And then I noticed my skin was even getting dried out like that. And even my powder stuff wasn't looking well. See, I've still got a little bit of dryness here. So I concentrate a lot of moisturizer on my nose there. And it's red too, but that's okay. I also did try some color correcting, and I just don't know if I don't have the right colors. I used peach for under my eye. I was told peach for like olive color deep tone skin, and then green for redness. So I don't know, that might be another day where I'm not doing a video and I kind of just work a little bit more with that. But I don't have a lot of redness. It's just around my nose, so I've just been applying a little extra foundation there, and it seems to help. I also might be able to put some of the, I might try that today, the tape shape foundation or concealer right here. That might help because, like I said, it's a very nice thick concealer. It's just not one for under my eyes. Anyways, and so I noticed my skin's definitely a lot better. I stopped exfoliating every day because it was starting to get dried out more than what it was before because I was doing that every day, and now I'm just doing it twice a week. My skin is, you know, clearing back up for doing that and making it go dry. So yesterday I just like wiped off a little bit of like, you know, my makeup that was here, the foundation, primer, and highlighter, and I reapplied some primer, foundation just in the spot where I put the highlighter, and I put my Too Faced highlighter that my husband got me for Mother's Day on, and it actually looked really well. It doesn't, I feel like doesn't look as good as when I put creams or sticks on, but it looks so much better than it did when I first started using highlighters and makeup and stuff. So I'm actually really excited about that because our Ipsy bag should be here shortly. I know our lure box, I get notifications on my phone through text message, and that's supposed to be here by Thursday, so I'm super excited for a second lure box. Ipsy, I haven't got a notification it's shipped, but I did get a notification saying obviously COVID was slowing things down and you should have it in 3 to 5 days, so I don't know. We'll have it. I'm also thinking about upgrading, probably today or tomorrow, upgrading to their Plus, the $25 a month one. I don't mind the bag. I started with that because I wanted to try the subscription first to even see if it's something I was going to like, and the company and all that, and I do. So I want to upgrade it to the Plus which is only $25, and you get 5 full-size products. So I think I'm going to be doing that this week. So not this coming Ipsy, but the Ipsy after is not going to be in the bag anymore. It's going to be the plus. So I'm super excited for that. But I also went ahead and did their June pop-ups, and I got a face cleansing, moisturizing, like a face routine kit for $10. So I'm excited to try that. I don't remember everything it has in it, but it was 3 products, and they looked good size. So $10 ain't bad at all with free shipping. So I think that's all makeup related. So I am going to be doing stick highlighter today. I'll be using, you guys haven't seen this yet, but you saw it in my what I bought, what I got video, but I have used it this week, and it's a pretty color. I love it. It is the Clinique Chubby Stick Sculpting Highlighter Illuminator, and I don't see, oh, Healthy Highlight, 01 Healthy Highlight. I don't know if that's the color, but that's what it looks like. You don't get a lot of product though. That's what I don't like too much about it, but it's a very pretty color. I could swatch it for you in case you guys didn't see that video. Super pretty though, and it looks really pretty on, a very sheen. It's got a little, you know, it doesn't even have sparkle. It's just got that sheen look, and I don't like sparkled highlighters and glittery highlighters. Sheen, totally fine. So yeah, we're gonna be using that. I'll just wipe that off. So we're not gonna be using powder, but I am supposed to be getting 2 highlighter powders or powder highlighters in my Ipsy bag. So at first I'm like, this bag ain't gonna be much for me because there's all these like makeup products that right now my skin is not gonna, you know, take well to. So I told the girls those are gonna be yours. They can still keep those, but I am definitely gonna jack them from them and try them every once in a while. And I am also going to pick up the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I've been wanting to try it, but again, powder has not been my friend lately. But now that, you know, my skin's getting better, I want to try it because I'm so excited. I've seen so many great reviews. I've watched so many videos, and it's just a gorgeous color. And now I want to try it. You know, I'm trying now to get better at bronzer. So like I said, don't laugh at me if I don't do a little job today. I might just take it off after this video and then just reapply foundation there and primer and all that. Anyway, so my next updates will be, I'm gonna try to take a walk today as far as weight loss stuff goes and try to work out. I am probably 10% sure I'll do it. And I say that because I messed up my hip last week. I don't know what I did, probably something with work. And so I'm supposed to be taking it easy. Old bones, old body. And then I started having gallbladder issues yesterday. Like, I just toughed it through so hard for my husband because it was Father's Day. And yesterday, you know, it's kind of a rough day for him anyways because his dad's gone and he has to share the girls with their dad. And I understand why he doesn't like to do that because I don't want to get into it a lot because certain people watch my channel, but it just bothers him because he's been here for 2 years when their dad wasn't. Like, I mean, he's been in their life longer, but definitely the last 2 years when their dad wasn't. He was the one here, the one having to break news to them about their dad, break their hearts, raise them, deal with the issues that Violet, our oldest, has. Like, so there's just some hurt feelings there with his dad, with their dad. But anyways, he had a great day, but I really had to tough it out because eating, oh my God, I had the worst cramps, and I thought my PCOS cramps were bad yesterday's on top of PCOS cramps, but the gallbladder cramps, oh my Lord, like it was terrible, terrible. So I don't think I'm going to be doing, I don't think I'll be doing that stuff. I'm hoping so bad to get back into that because I am trying really hard. I mean, hey, maybe this gallbladder issue would be a good diet because I haven't been the best on my diet either lately, and I don't want to eat because I have just, the cramps are just terrible. All right, so we're going to jump right into this. We're going to put on the amazing Professional Primer. I did pick up a sample size of the Smashbox Primer. we had to do a change of address, or get a P.O. box. If you guys don't know the issue with my Nadine West package being stolen, which I should update you guys on that too. I had stuck my 18th bag in the mailbox, my outgoing mailbox here at the apartment, to have it picked up by the mailman to send it back out with 3 items I was not keeping. And like I've said in past videos, I'm pretty sure I know who did it, but I don't have the proof, so can't really do much about it, right? But oh my gosh, there we go. We went and talked to the post office to see if they could, leave a note for the postman that any packages that won't fit in our mailbox, please leave at the post office and we'll pick up, because obviously I am not putting any packages in our outgoing box now, and I'm not comfortable with my packages that I get to be on our porch, and I get a lot. I get Ipsy, Allure, Scent Box, Nadine West, and then I'm going to be ordering a fashion box actually this week, probably tomorrow. So obviously I don't want, the Nadine West, and the Walmart Beauty box. I don't know when that's coming. They told me that they don't. I emailed them and they finally got back to me and they said they don't have set days on when they ship and bill. I don't know. So that one, I guess, is just whenever we get it. Like my fashion and my Nadine West would be put on my porch. Like, it's not, especially fashion, it's not gonna fit in a mailbox. So I wanted to do that, but they said, we're more than happy to do that. However, we can't guarantee that, when we have other carriers to be delivering email, not the same person that normally does, that message would get passed along, and there would probably be a mistake. So they say, we suggest getting a P.O. box. So we picked up the paperwork and did that. We have to pay $30 to have the P.O. box, but it's worth it to keep our mail safe. So we forwarded all of our mail. So far, everything like Macari and D West and Ipsy and Allure. I don't think I've changed my Walmart Beauty box yet, but all of those, I've been able to update my address to the P.O. box, and they haven't, hasn't said that we can't, update your information. We don't allow P.O. boxes as an address, things like that. It hasn't said that, so that's very nice. I had that, but I don't think our forwarding mail, it should have been here Friday. Wait, what's today? Friday. But we don't have our mail, I don't think, is 100% forwarded yet, and they went to send it out for delivery and then ended up bringing it back to the post office, forwarded it, and now it's in our P.O. box. So I will not obviously be using that primer today, but I am excited to try it out, and then if I like it, I will be picking that one up as well, and then I will use that with you guys in my next Get Ready With Me next week. Oh, and I also have a foundation that, again, picked up on Macari. The Smashbox was only $5 with free shipping, and then the foundation was $5 with free shipping. I think it was actually from the same lady. But yeah, it's the, let me show you. It's just a sample size, but this is my second time using it. So it's actually, I feel like at least the foundation went a long way. I really like it. I am not 100% sure the color is for me. So I am gonna stop by Ulta sometime this week and pick up a full size, but a full size in the right color. Because I suck at picking out shades, so I also want them to help me pick out the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula, because they carry that there as well. So I get the right shade, because you obviously don't want too dark of one, and I think the one I have is too dark, because I've tried that a few times. It's just the one that came with the Too Faced makeup that my husband got me for Mother's Day. But the Tarte Clay Foundation. So this It's actually a small size. It's a sample size, but like I said, it's very thick. It's very smooth going on, like the primer, and it went a long ways. So I might put a little bit more on this time. I didn't want to go too heavy when I first put it on because I've never used it. I didn't know if the color would match too well. It doesn't say on here what the color was, and I don't remember what it was, but it's a full coverage foundation, and the Amazon Clay 12-hour full coverage foundation with the SPF 15 sunscreen. So this will be, because I love it, I wore it once, will be put on today, and it will be picked up by me this week from Ulta with the butter bronzer. And then I also got yesterday on Macari concealer by Becca. I'm not sure if it's going to be too dark for under my eyes. I'm going to try it out. It was only $6 unused, free shipping. I had, oh no, it was $8, sorry. And then I had the $6 credit from selling stuff on there. I know $6 of, you know, I haven't used yet. I have a lot of stuff on there. Anyways, so I picked that up. If anything, I'll just resell on Macari if it doesn't fit my skin tone. All right, so we're gonna start with our eyeshadow now. This is that watermelon palette that I got from Too Faced for Mother's Day. I haven't used this very much, but it obviously has been used. I think we are just gonna kind of do a simple look. I'm gonna do the Melon Me as like a main color, and then I think I might splash on maybe this little what is it, Loosey Juicy right here, kind of just on the corners up there. We'll see, or we might just do the one color. I do not know. I'm not gonna make it a very in your face look today. So I'm just gonna put on just the one color, and like I said, I don't know. Is there something? Hold on, guys. Okay, no. Looked like there was like something either on my eyeshadow or on the mirror or something. So it must be my mirror, because when I look in this mirror, it looks fine. Oh, I got sloppy with that. So, good thing we got some makeup over there. As you can see, I got sloppy over there. I'm not doing that type of look today. I just want a basic look. And then again, I'll show you guys what I'm wearing today. Oh yeah, and I was gonna update you guys on, I like to do my eyeshadow first. I don't know. I just think for me, it's easier that way. Especially so if there's any fallout from the eyeshadow, it doesn't fall all over my face. Move this over here, move that there. I'm gonna use this to try to. It's a really good eyeshadow palette, so I wouldn't expect a lot of fallout. If any, it really is a good one. But yeah, update about my Nadine West bag. So I understand they've been super busy, you know, they they were making masks for hospitals and stuff, so they got really busy with getting back in the swing of things and getting bags and stuff out to their customers. You know, customers were never put on the back burner with Nadine West, which is one thing I love about them, when they were making those masks, but there was definitely some shipment delays and all of that. So it took them a while to get back to me, but I sent them the case number, and then they wrote back to me and asked for a copy of the police report. So I sent them that. And I'm all, you know, because how Nadine West works, if you don't know, is they will charge you for the whole bag. You have a charge date that the post office needs to have it at least scanned in. So the day you need to have it taken to the post office, Not your outgoing box, ladies. Don't be dumb like me. I learned my lesson there. And so if it's not scanned by then, by the post office by that date, they assume that you're keeping the whole bag and they will charge you for the whole bag. Well, I got notification that my card didn't go through. Well, I keep my card locked. And then when I know something, you know, almost all they're the only subscription of mine that doesn't have like a set charge date unless you are keeping the whole bag. So I keep my card locked and then I unlock it on that day. It's just my anxiety, I guess, and just wanting to be secure with my money. But I got notification a transaction didn't go through them. So I went online and looked and it was for that bag. So I emailed them and they got back to me a few days later and said that, yeah, the system obviously did that because it thinks I kept the whole bag. So they asked me to let them know what items I did keep or what items I did keep. So I sent a list of the items I kept and then the items that I also, were sending back that was in the stolen bag. And yesterday they wrote me back and said that they were going to get a hold of their billing team and they were going to reverse those charges for now while we get things figured out. But I sent them the case number they had, and then I sent them the police report. And so they're not charging me for the items that were in the bag when it got stolen. They were just charging me for the items that I did keep. But right now they're not charging me for anything because they've got their whole little thing they have to do and try to figure out what to do, and until they're done with the process, they're not going to charge me for that bag. So I do have my 17th bag that I also got notification that they tried to charge my card for that one, which took them like almost a month to get back to them. The mail has just been so nuts lately. I grabbed my liquid eyeliner. I didn't want that, so I'm gonna have to pause you guys and run out to my room and grab my pencil, which I've been doing so good and not pulling my eyelid down. I'm so proud of myself. Anyway, so real quick, so tomorrow they will be charging my card for my 17th. No, not 17th. Sorry, there was a bag that was canceled because there was a billing charge issue. I didn't know they were trying to charge my card, and so I didn't have it unlocked for a couple of days, and then they were getting ready to style a bag and they canceled it because of that. But then I was like, oh crap, I don't know, my email was messed up or something. I didn't receive no emails, which I thought was kind of funny because I get even junk emails for like 2 or 3 days, and then that's when I went in and figured it out and saw that, so I unlocked my card and paid for that bag. Anyways, so it shows I have one canceled bag. So I think I'm actually on my 15th or 16th bag, or maybe this 18th one was my 16th. But either way, I should have another bag at least in the system to be styled by this week. So I should have another Knitting West here soon. And then Violet also finally received her bag that had been missing. It just all of a sudden showed up with tracking, and she got it last week and had a great bag. Like, she wanted to keep everything, but that was just impossible, especially because some of the prices, even with her 15% discount, were a little too high for us. Even if that was my bag, I would have had to pick and choose like she did. But I did let her keep the majority of the items because they were items she needs, they were items she loved, and I just saw how happy she was. And I'm so proud of her. She was so patient and just totally mature about the whole situation with her bag. So I wanted to reward her for that and let her keep more than she normally does. I think she got 10 items and we only sent 3 back. So she got to keep 7 items, right? Yeah, 7 items. If there was 10 in there, I don't remember. All right, I'm gonna pause you real quick because I got to go put this liquid eyeliner back. I just want to use my pencil today, so I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And I don't think we're gonna glitter it up. I kind of just like this. I like this. I like it just kind of, just a basic nude look. So we're gonna keep sparkle out today. I definitely do need to get another pencil eyeliner though. I have such sensitive eyes and my eyes water. That's one thing I do not like about the pencil highlight or pencil eyeliner, but I feel like I like the liquid. I I don't know. I feel like it gets a little messier for me. I probably need to practice more on that too. Like I said, sensitive eyes, lady. And when I got the eye cream too, I got it for sensitive eyes as well. And I got the 55 plus, meaning it works well for people, you know, that are 55 years older, 55 years old and older. So I was like, well, I'm getting this one. I may not be 55 or older, but hopefully it works well for my skin, because I don't have, obviously, that old of skin. However, I want like a good coverage. So, all right, so now we're gonna put on this foundation, and I'm gonna use my Real Techniques 221 brush. I don't remember if I think I did show it to you guys. It has different settings for medium coverage or mini coverage, and I broke the thing, so it's really hard. Medium coverage, and then max coverage. Which you would think, I don't know, you would think max coverage would be a bigger brush, but I don't know. It's weird. I'm gonna try at least. We're gonna try it. As far as, and that's what it looks like. It's very nice and creamy. And I am putting more on than I did last time. Like I said, because I didn't want to put too much on. So. And then I also haven't been putting under my eyes foundation. And I think that was part of my issue too. So. All right. We are again, and it feels like I still have enough for like another use. We are gonna try this brush. I used it once, but not with this foundation. So if it doesn't blend well with this brush, then, because I mean, not every foundation is gonna blend well, right? And blend well with, yeah, I don't think it's blending too well. So I'm going to grab a beauty blender. Let's get the beauty blender wet. I've used that for, sorry guys, my hands were still wet. I've used that brush for other foundations, and it does work well, but maybe it just doesn't work too well for this one, because it is such like a clay, foundation. Oh, I don't know. It's coming off a lot lighter on camera than what it really is. So I don't know, maybe this is the right color, because it actually doesn't look as bad. Maybe I just definitely didn't put enough on. I just, like I said, I didn't want to put too much on and then not, and then have way too much. So I just go a little bit right here under my eyes, but I don't go all the way up under my eyes like I used to, and then just a little bit in the corner of my eye there. And then I put some up on the eyelids. I always do that. Always do that. It is an amazing foundation. And it covered those red spots right here. So well, look at that. And I always get right there on my ear, because, well, you want it to match, right? There was one day I didn't get all the way over here on this side, and then all the way over here on this side. And And my husband and I went out and he pointed that out to me. I was like, oh, thanks, babe. That's definitely good to know. Yeah, so I just go right here under my eyes. I don't go all the way. I mean, I might be able to with this foundation and it'd be fine. But I don't want to risk it because that has been my biggest problem is, you know, under my eyes, my concealer. I've been struggling with concealer, man. And I finally have a good concealer. I finally, you know, so, and I don't even think I need that Tarte Shape Tape. I mean, up there on top, you can't even see the one spot. We have a little bit right there that can be seen, but I can go ahead and dab just a little bit more on there and probably cover it just fine with this. And then not even need to put on the Shape Tape today. I need to put some on my neck as well. Always make sure you cover your neck. There's been times I've totally spaced about my neck. Yeah, there you go. Now it covered it up. I just love this foundation. I think it is such a pretty foundation. I love the clay feel. I love it. I will be picking this up at Ulta. I bet I can look on my Macari to see what the color is that I picked up, because I'm sure it was in the, at least if not in the description. I emailed the lady. If it doesn't say it in the description, I will email the person and ask them. So I just don't remember what it is, but I think I will definitely check that out because I think this is the right shade. Like I said, it's coming off a little lighter on camera to you guys, but it's not. I actually think now that, you know, I've put on, you know, the amount I should have the first time, it's a good shade. All right, so we are done with that, and I don't think we need to do Shape Tape today. So now we're gonna do this concealer. You wanna shake it up just like you do the Shape Tape, and then you twist it until you see some product coming out on top. The first time I used this, actually, I got the wrong color the first time. I gave it to the girls. It was way too light, and then I ended up picking up, you know, another one, and it was way too dark. I knew just by the packaging. I was in such a rush. I grabbed the wrong color on accident. So I went back and grabbed it, and I got this at Walmart in my lunch break. All right, so we're starting to see some products. Sometimes it takes a few turns, but then I got this one, and this one is good too. And I'm just applying a light layer on the outside. I have done a lot of research on, you know, this, and I found out that you don't want to put too much, and you don't want to go all the way under your eye like I was doing. Let's go ahead and try to blend it out with the finger. I think that I want to show you guys this coverage, and I think using the finger, the warmth of your finger, helps very much. You're just going to want to make sure your hand is clean. So I'm just tapping it on, and you see that coverage already, like, and it blends in very well with this foundation. And it's very buildable, so if you need to put more on, you can definitely do so. And I don't feel like it creases as bad. There's a little bit of creasing, but not much at all compared to when I was doing this Shape Tape under my eye. I don't care necessarily about the, you know, concealing fine lines and things like that. It's the dark circles that I'm trying to conceal, and it also gives it a little bit of a shine as well. So what do you guys think? Look at that side. That's why I didn't put it on both sides right away. And then look at that side. Amazing, right? And it was only $8. So I love this. I probably should this week pick up another one if they have it. If not, I will pick it up at Ulta when I go there, because I don't remember if Walmart had a bunch in this color or just the one. And you can use this to apply it to, like, blend it out, or blend it out instead of just using it to apply it. But I like to, I did that one time, or I started to do that one time, and I just don't feel like it applied very well with the applicator that comes with it. I feel like applying it to your face with that applicator works well, but to blend it in, I don't think it works too well. So I don't use it to blend it in. I only did it the one time. And let's put a little bit more on the outside there. That should be good. And you just pop the lid back on. I'm just really excited. I finally found a concealer that works under my eye here. I guess I just have to come to grips that there are some products I can't use because I'm old now, ladies. I'm 34. Like, I'm not the young person I used to be, you know, when I started wearing makeup as a teenager. And I've always been, like I said, a basic makeup wearer anyways. So that's what it looks like. It definitely has a little bit of creasing going on over here, but I don't find it to be super bad. And I find it covers the dark circles very well. I guess I don't care about the fine lines or the wrinkles. I don't care about that being seen. I care about the dark circles. So definitely looks a lot better when it's on. And you can, you know, like I've said, apply more if you want, or less, whatever. It's definitely buildable. I'm gonna go ahead and use this though, and just kind of press down any of those creases. Use the Beauty Blender. And then I have not used my powder that I got, the Dermablend powder, since getting this for it. To set it, I was actually using my setting spray, that sample size of the Tarte setting spray, but I ended up running out. So I am gonna set it though, and I'm gonna set it with the powder, but very little of the powder. When I used this last time and I used Shape Tape, it definitely I feel like made it look a little cakey, but this is a different product, so we shall see. And I'm just gonna dab just very little on, not much at all, and I'm using my tapered brush here. That's what it looks like. I don't want to put too much at all on, just in case if it does end up being cakey. But I do want it set because I finally found one that works, and I would like for my under eye to look nice after, you know, you do all that work under here. You want it to stay and for it to look nice. And I also found out, hold your brushes at the end, not the front like I used to always do. I just about did that. Just because I've been missing in action, ladies, does not mean I have been lazy. I have definitely been practicing things, reading up on things, or watching things, all of it. Alright, so now that we have foundation, eyeshadow, eyeliner, we forgot the mascara. I was saying something. So I am still using the Rubber Lash by Benefit that we got in Ipsy, I think it was. It is almost out, so I'm going to be picking up some mascara probably when I go to Ulta as well. I've been looking at the Better Than Sex mascara. If anyone has ever used it or knows if it's, you know, how good of a product it is, comment down below and let me know, because I think I want to try that out. I've heard great things about it. This is a good one too. I just would like to try a new one out. And if anyone knows of any good brands for pencil eyeliners, let me know. The Wet n Wild liquid liner was not that expensive, and that's one reason why I was totally fine with picking it up. For one, it's waterproof. For two, it wasn't too expensive. To try to just kind of try out liquid eyeliner. I get them a lot in my Ipsies, even though I did say after my last Ipsy, please stop sending them. I don't use liquid, but we'll see. I'll probably switch back and forth. All right, so now we have mascara, eyeliner, eyeshadow, foundation, primer, and our concealer, and then we set it. So does not look bad. I think it looks so much better than the Tape Shape did. Again, no dish on Tape Shape because I actually really like Shape Tape. Should I highlight or bronze first? Let's bronze first. Or no, let's highlight first because I have to warm this up. You're supposed to warm it up in your hands, but I warm it up just in between my legs. I feel like that's a warmer spot on my body. So I'm gonna just stick it right there in between my legs. Warm it up. And we will highlight first. And then we will bronze, or hopefully bronze. And then go from there, right? Alright, so I just dab this on right here, and as you see, it goes on very, very well. And then I usually just blend it out with my finger. It is a beautiful color. Like I said, it just doesn't have a lot of product in it. That's what I don't like. The only thing I don't like about it. Only thing. So I'm just blending it out. Such a beautiful color. I love it. I've gotten a few other ones and I've given them to the girls because I haven't liked them too much. Okay. I like that. So now we're going to go on to this side. I guess I should be looking in my mirror. I can see a little bit better how much product I'm putting on, right? Oh, I'm so nervous about bronzing, guys. I don't want to look like a freaking idiot, and I don't want it to look like crap. If it does, I'll be taking it off after this video, and I will be just keeping it off and putting back on some primer and foundation. Good thing I still got some good foundation, huh? It's always harder for me to see this side than this side for some reason. I might have to stand up and look in my actual bathroom here. All right, now I can see. Okay. I'm gonna add just a little bit more. That's what I love about a stick highlighter, is you can definitely add. And I feel like it's so much easier to blend out if you're, you end up with too much. You can blend it out so much easier. I cannot tell if I got too much or not enough on this side. Just because it's, I don't know why, this side's just harder for me to see. And I don't know if people put it up here or lower, but I like to put mine a little bit high like this. Just right below my eyes. That's the word, eyes. All right, I'm gonna pause you guys real quick, just because I need to stand up and I got some booty shorts on for my pajamas, so I can just double check this because I can't really see well in here or on this side, and then I'll get back to you guys and we will try this bronzer. All right, guys, I am back and it looks very well. Maybe if I turn like this, you guys can see it better. I like it. It's such a pretty color. It's very sheen. I went ahead and also grabbed my Tarte spray, even though I am almost out of it. I'm going to take the lid off and just put what's the very little that's left on a beauty blender, and then use the beauty blender to kind of do the rest of it. To set the rest of my makeup. So, sweet delight. All right, so we're going to try this bronzer. I'm so nervous. Oh yeah. See how that's way more like, you can tell it definitely got warmed up. So I'm just gonna rub a little bit on my beauty blender, and then I'm going to, you said it right here, right? Right here, I think. God, I'm so nervous. Okay. So we're just gonna put just a tiny, tiny bit. I don't want, you know, obviously super, I don't want it to be a lot, so. Can you guys even tell? I think you can. I think it kind of blends in a little with the foundation, but I don't think it looks bad. Yay. I can't really tell, even in my mirrors. Whoa, hello, what?
Can I open my paycheck money?
What?
Can I open my paycheck money? It's on top of our truck.
Sure. Oh my God, dude. Alright. I'm gonna just dab a little on my skin. There you go. Oh, piece of hair stuck right there. There you go. Can you guys see it? Okay, I'm gonna pause you. Sorry guys, it's just really hard for me to see. If I wasn't wearing booty shorts, it would be totally different. And I'm gonna just check in the other mirror and I'll be right with you. All right, I think the color, either I'm not putting enough on or the color is blending in too much. What do I do with it? With my foundation. So, unless you guys can see it, because I can't, not even in our good bathroom mirror. You can see a little bit right there. But I feel like it's looks the same almost over here as it does over here. I'm gonna obviously apply it over here as well, just because, you know. I don't want to have one side where you can see it, and then another side where you can. Just in case you really can, and I just don't notice what. And yes, I know I still got her highlighter here and here. I know. I have not forgot. I think it definitely darkened it up a little, but I think the color is too dark for the foundation I have on to really like make it a big notice of a difference. But also that means I don't have to take it off, you know, because it's blending in with the foundation, I think. But it doesn't look bad. I think you can see it just slightly a little. I definitely am excited to try the butter bronzer. And the good thing about that, everything that I've read, also about the butter bronzer is you can put it over, like, you know, say you use like a stick foundation, you can put it over the stick foundation and it works just fine. Or if you have powder foundation, you know, because it's like a very butter, I don't know. I'll talk more about it. I know it looks like a lot, but you have to kind of put a lot of this product on, I feel like. That is the one thing I don't like, to be able to see a difference. Oops. I got a little too close to my lip. Oh, I guess I can see a little on that side. Doesn't look bad. All right, ladies. So that's it. This is gonna be my makeup look for the day. I'm not gonna put the bronzer up here. You don't always have to. I feel like I have a very round face. When I get the butter bronzer, I'll probably try it out more by sculpting up here and then my chin. But right now, I just kind of wanted to put it on and see what it would look like. But I love the highlighter. It's a gorgeous color. And I wanted to just kind of keep my makeup look kind of like basic, natural today. They also have like a blush that's like a spray. It's very interesting. Oh yeah. I was gonna set the rest of my foundation with that spray. But I don't know. I haven't looked into that as much. I'm so nervous to try blush because I don't want to look like a clown. This is how it's meant to be worn. It's like a workout thing, but it's the only one I got. All right. I think this is like one of the best looks that I've done. I just love the very pretty sheen color of this highlighter. Yeah. And I feel like you can see a little bit of the bronzer. I'm so excited to try the butter bronzer. I will try my hardest, okay? My hardest to wait for my get ready with me to use it, but I can't promise anything. I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna pour what I have left, which isn't a whole bunch, on my beauty blender, and then we're just gonna dab it everywhere to set. Like, we're not dragging. You don't want to drag because that would take the makeup away. And then I'm just very lightly putting it over where I put bronzer and highlighter. But we just want to dab. You don't want to drag. That way we're setting our makeup and it does not go away. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys real quick what I'll be wearing today, and then I'm going to let you guys go and throw this away. Now you're going to be seeing my booty shorts. Alright, so I'm just gonna be wearing this. It was labeled on the Dean West site as a tunic, but it's super long, perfect for like a swing summer dress for me with pockets. I don't know if I can show that have pockets. It's really cute. It's very, very flowy, so I'm gonna wear this. And then with these like ankle cowgirl type of boots. So that's it, ladies. That is my look for today. I will be taking a picture and putting it on Instagram, what I look like with the clothes items on when I get them on. So make sure you head on over to my Instagram, and I'll put the my name and everything down below in the description box. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so sorry I kept you guys for over an hour. Did not mean to. Hopefully next Get Ready With Me will be shorter. All right. Bye, guys.